McDowell will let the ball bounce in the back of the end zone. So Lenore Sellers is a local guy. Ezio Bennett in motion. They flip it in the flat, and making the catch and breaking the tackle is Joshua Simon. They'll use the tight ends effectively today. That's a heck of a first play.
It's whatever's called upon me to do.
After a 6-yard gain on first down, Sellers from the pocket delivers a slant, and the catch is made by Jared Brown. And they move the 6 again. He beat Ashton Stamps.
Now man coverage, Sellers here on this first drive.
Gamecocks getting chunks of yardage in his opening possession. They feed Sanders again. He gets around the right end, has a little crease, and Rocket Sanders down to the 31 before Deshaun Spears got him.
Yeah, okay, they get in 3rd and long. We'll keep an eye on that left tackle.
Sanders off the right has a big hole into the secondary. Down inside the 5. Running and passing. This offense looks sharp. They got 27 more. They have quickly muscled down to a 1st and goal. Keeper Sellers picks his way to the right and is tripped up, reaching for the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. What a start.
What a job by the young quarterback to somehow stay elevated. Extends. This offensive line had an incredible opening drive. Kamar Bell, the left guard, just throwing Elliott. Look at that. He's up. He is up, and that is a touchdown.
Way he can run the ball. They had 4 plays, Kirk, in that drive of 10-plus yards. Alex Herrera makes it 7-0. Haven't been super efficient in this department through 2 games. Nussmeier looking to throw for it. Pressure off the blind side, and he airmailed the pass to Kyron Lacey. He got leveled by Gilbert Eldman in a game. I mean, they're life-changing because you can really see well, but he's not used to it. Lofting downfield into traffic. A flag comes out. 2 of them, in fact. Stamps was in coverage there.
Injuries pushed around there on that opening drive.
Fake. Flipped in the flat, and that's Joshua Simon, another tight end that we'll see today. Ball comes loose, and South Carolina has made the recovery. Man, they've been lucky this season, falling on their own fumbles. So 3rd and 11. Pressure, long throw downfield into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He took a shot downfield. He was hit as he got rid of the ball, and Zaire Alexander. Nussmeier has plenty of protection, and he's now dragged and throws a pick. Taken away. O'Donnell Fortune to the house. There are flags down on the field, so hold up. Is a horse collar going to take away the pick 6? Pass rusher from Atlanta, Georgia Tech transfer.
Personal foul.
Grabs it
horse
right there.
Tackle.
Yep.
Defense number 5. Prior to the pass, the 15-yard penalty is enforced in the previous spot and includes an automatic first down.
One of the mature leaders of the defense, the guy whose span is imposing. A guy with 5 career picks. So in 3rd down, here comes the noise, here comes the rush. Nussmeier looping, throw, catch made, and stretching for the first down is Aaron Anderson, the little 5'8", redshirt sophomore Alabama transfer. It's Taylor going in motion. 3 receivers to the right. Nussmeier looking that way, and they give up their first sack of the season. Bam, Martin Scott, and Kyle Kennard converge at the quarterback, and LSU going backwards. Come for this offense. Sellers against the 3-man rush has plenty of time and delivers a strike on the sideline. They made it pretty easy to pitch and catch there that time to Nick Harbor. Isaiah Thompson there, the first true freshman day 1 starter here in 5 years. Keeper, Sellers to the edge, and he scoots out of bounds. Another flag comes in as he gets it to the LSU 40. Yeah, Rashawn Lee, the center, looked like he had his helmet ripped backwards. Sanders runs into a wall, but just powers his way. He's gotten leaner, reshaped his body coming back from lower body surgery, and They show pressure and bring it. Sellers from the pocket throws a slant. It's incomplete. It bounced off of the receiver there, Jared Brown. Stamps was in coverage. Alex Herrera for the Gamecocks. And no problem. Knocks it right through. So they drove it 65 yards. A methodical drive, 14 plays. Nussmeier on the play fake, rolling out, makes a long sideline throw, and went down trying to make the catch. Johnson, the true freshman, multi-purpose guys in the game. Play clock at 2. Nussmeier under pressure, backpedaling. Flag is down, and the pass is incomplete. It was Kennard who got there in a hurry. I think LSU's offensive line flinched. With the benefit of the 15-yard penalty, the Bayou Bengals go backwards and stall, and Peyton Todd comes out again, and it's blocked. The Gamecock special teams, another big play. It's scooped up along the sidelines and knocked down at the 10-yard line. Beamer ball strikes. Complimentary football. All 3 phases involved this afternoon. Buddy Mack, the third, ended up coming up with the football. Up 1st and goal to add to this double-digit lead. Sanders into the end zone. 1-play touchdown drive, and the Gamecocks are cooking.
Vision. It's a beautiful job here, being able to get against LSU on a Saturday.
It's going to get tougher and tougher for this LSU offense with this crowd noise. So he goes to the reliable Mason Taylor, and the tight end with the catch out to the 45-yard line. Hand off inside, and breaking tackles is Thomas. They use the speedy receiver in a unique way. Going to do something to quiet this crowd if they can. No pressure on him. Nussmeier gets the ball loose, and that's Josh Williams out of the backfield near the marker at the 28.
Great.
Williams fights for enough to move the sticks. First down. It's Taylor coming in motion. They're going to try to run for it. Durham bursts up the middle, bouncing off people. Caden Durham lunges and scores. They cross up the Gamecocks' aggressive defense, run for it, and get all the way to the end zone, 26 yards.
I think South Carolina was more surprised defensively than anybody. Some of their defenders in the back end were kind of looking like, what's going on? Hesitant, and that hesitation allowed him to just go right through there. Good initial surge by that offensive line. I think he breaks the plane there. The progressive pylon cam gives you a better look. What an effort here.
Great job keeping the first college touchdown for Durham. Some on the board. Ramos knocks it through.
Oh, there. That was their one way to compete against that firepower of Luther Burden and looking at Missouri offense.
Pass caught in the flat, and it's Joshua Simon, another one of those high percentage throws. Sellers has been accurate really from the first throw today. They get 11.
The game. Off-ball linebacker, outside linebacker, star. Here he is right now.
Here he comes. They get after the quarterback. Sellers is going to be knocked out. Ball's out. And who picked it up? Harold Perkins on cue. That's what LSU fans want to see. Him in the backfield, harassing the quarterback. And he talked about this crucial stage of the game.
Yeah, from LSU. Now he's going to give LSU the football at the 20-yard line.
After video review, the runner lost possession prior to being down. The ball was immediately recovered by LSU. It'll be first down at the 18-yard line.
So what's the teaching moment there? Obviously, you protect Lacey, who comes across in motion. 3 receivers to the left. Nussmeier looked to the right and now tries to escape. Flag is out as Nussmeier throws, and going up to try to make a catch is C.J. Daniels. They rule him out of bounds. Damian Ramos tries to cut this to a 7-point lead. No problem. Living with freshman mistakes most of the season and hope that they get enough dynamic plays to balance that out. And there's the keeper. Shows the acceleration. Sellers in a foot race. They won't catch gets him. Atonement. 75-yard touchdown. And Sage Ryan, who knocked the ball loose, whiffed on that tackle. Woo. Wow. That's the great. You've seen the not so great.
Yep.
That's the great.
That's what Shane Beamer loves to see.
It was Ryan who kind of overran the play, but basically untouched 75 yards.
The poise of the quarterback.
Meyer across the middle, delivers a dart, and it's Daniels running free up to the 40. Tigers with a couple of timeouts, plenty of time to try to cut back into the lead here.
Yeah.
Our game has still been a struggle for them to create the big chunk plays, but much better today. There's a high throw in the middle. You find Aaron Anderson just camped in the zone there.
That's insane.
He stayed focused. And LSU in striking distance, and they go right back to Daniels, who breaks a tackle, and he's finally knocked down to the 17.
Great job.
Be the 2-minute timeout now.
Great job of reading that soft coverage. Get it out there in a hurry.
Play fake, zips into the end zone, caught, touchdown, Kyron Lacey. And Nussmeier, razor sharp response on that drive, and LSU can cut the lead back to touchdown now.
Yeah, we just talked about how you get yourself out of a hole on the road.
Catch of the day for Lacey, 5th touchdown of the season. Was tied for the national lead, and they mess up the PAT snap. It's Peyton Todd, who's the holder, the punter. Slade Royce snapped it, so the lead. So
no, but if he was covered by another eligible receiver, then he would be ineligible.
Thought he was in the slot.
Sellers hit as he throws, launches downfield, and the catch is made by Jared Brown. Not playing it safe, not sitting on their big play. To get a little closer to give Herrera a better chance at a field goal. Pressure comes. Sellers does not want to take a sack, but they grab him down at the 39-yard line. That's Swinson who makes the play, and now on 4th down.
Back there, just in case they throw up a Hail Mary.
And Ashford will set up a flag down, and he goes down. So back-to-back sacks by LSU. Savion Jones got him that time. So behind the 6 now, 2nd and 14. Meyer launching downfield, and it is caught. Aaron Anderson in a one-on-one battle. A flag came out. He was guarded by Jalen Kilgore, the nickel. They bring it, and Nussmeier to the end zone. A flag comes out. Anderson was tied up. Collier and Kilgore were in coverage.
And ended up, he really wasn't going to be involved in the play.
The foul occurred in the end zone. The ball we placed the 2-yard line.
He had C.J. Daniels in coverage, but Daniels just ran a quick little hitch, so he just stopped on him. See him to the left there. He just stops, sees the ball in the air, wants to try to make a play on the ball, but instead makes a play on the receiver by getting physical with him. And
handoff inside again. Williams doesn't get there, and it's going to be a 4th down decision for Kelly. They're about a foot away. Seems like an easy decision.
Boy, that defensive front, like I said.
Confusion. Nussmeier colliding with the running back, throws it short, out of bounds. They had 1st and goal to 2 and come up empty.
Approach for Blake Baker in this defense. They're locked in on this run game and quick pass game.
Coming after him, Ashford again has to fight to escape a safety, ends up falling forward to the 7. Savion Jones made the stop, and this is going to be the first punt. And Durham's got the football, and he's got the edge. Hayden Durham scoots down to the 25. Him and Warry forced him out, but he got 20 more.
Yep.
Nussmeier pulls it, delivers to Taylor in the flat. Taylor goes between tacklers and dives down for a 1st and goal. Got nice blocks on the edge there for receivers Daniels and Sampson.
Speed and went around Will Campbell.
2nd and goal. Handoff. Breaking tackles, fighting, and scoring. Caden Durham, second touchdown today as the true freshman from Oklahoma. The answer for LSU's running game today.
You know, I really think that Joe Sloan
tied the game. They once trailed 17-0 in 24-10. Nussmeier, he'll be swallowed up and dropped. The pass rush got him. Big Tonka Hemingway, who brings speed and power from the interior line.
They're not even concerned. He's back there on one leg.
3rd and 15, ball out quickly, bobbled and caught. And that's the speech that we talked about Harbor, but far short, and a quick 3 and out. Josh Williams in the backfield. They fake it to him. Nussmeier rolls back and throws it underneath, and it's Mason Taylor who was open and uses his athletic ability to dive for a first down across the 35. They got 16.
Yeah, nice delay. Look.
Here comes the pressure. Dart across the middle, and the catch is made by Aaron Anderson. Nussmeier on 2nd and 4, again looks downfield and loops the throw to Lacey. It's incomplete. A flag comes out. He was defended by Imanwari.
To the line of scrimmage and goes back to try to catch up on the play. And I think he got him with his left hand. So he'll come from your right. Head is turned. It's definitely on the left hand, grabbing onto the shoulder pad.
Figured they could use Taylor effectively, find some seams in this Gamecock defense. Breaking tackles is Durham, and the true freshman bursting on the scene in a big way, sets them up 1st and goal. We got 15 more.
Yeah, they found
Josh Williams is the back. Nussmeier fakes it to him, scans the end zone, and throws to a wide open Mason Taylor for a touchdown, and LSU on top for the first time.
Well, they do a pretty good job here. Remember, they got stuffed on 3 runs down close to the goal line before on that goal line stand. This time, they're going to do a good job of protecting the quarterback. And you've got the tight end coming underneath on that drag.
Not just a touchdown reception that gives LSU the lead, but he breaks the LSU record for most career for a series. Then Sellers, and now it's Ashford back, and they'll try to get it by giving it to Rocket Sanders, and there goes Rocket. Sanders launching. Gamecocks reclaim the lead. 66 yards.
Well, when your quarterback is down with an injury, your options are limited on how you can attack. Becomes fairly predictable, but it still comes down to getting big number 5, the football, whether
Oscar Attaway spelling Sanders in the backfield. Ashford trying to escape here and make something happen. Heaves it into the end zone, and they do convert the 2-pointer. There's a flag down, so wait and see. That play took a long time to develop. You just wonder if the lineman got downfield.
I think there are a couple. What a play. I think there are a couple offensive linemen downfield.
Ineligible receiver downfield, offense number 53. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat the try.
Ashford from the pocket, scrambling, on the move, tosses a wobbly pass into the end zone, and it's intercepted there by Deshaun Spears, so the lead stays at 1. But putting some tape together today. 3rd and long, Nussmeier, sideline route, and the fingertip catch is made by Kyron Lacey. He's got
depth of a route on 3rd down with the game on the line.
Fumbled snap. South Carolina comes up with it. Nussmeier couldn't collect the snap, and Dylan Stewart, the true freshman, makes the recovery, and Shane Bieber thanking the crowd for playing a role.
That's you. That's on you. Pointing to the crowd as if they made that change. Garrett Nussmeier, you can see he's arguing. He definitely was not anticipating the football being snapped. He was looking out to his right. Not sure what his... Been all over the field.
They're crowding the line here on 3rd and 10. Ashford heaves the ball up his back foot, and it's way over the head of Harbor. So pressure that time from Major Burns, and here comes the field goal team.
Their passing game is...
Made a chip shot earlier. This from 42 to make it a 4-point lead, and he drives it right through. So the turnover set him up. Big playmaking freshman running back Durham in the slot. Nussmeier's rolling the other way, looks sideline, and Lacey makes the catch and spins for about 9.
Short.
You feed the freshman, but he runs right into heavy traffic. Tries to power forward, doesn't get there.
Boy, LSU struggling in their tackling area today.
Pressure comes. Ashford lost the football. Scooped up by LSU, and it sets up the Tigers at the 11. Major Burns got the recovery. There's another flag down, so we'll wait for that. But the kind of disastrous play that you had to avoid as a Gamecock offense in this situation.
Offense, the penalty has declined. Result was a first down for LSU.
Well,
Nussmeier to the end zone, threw a pick. Threw it right into the hands of Imanwari. The Gamecocks taking it the other way. There is a flag on the field. Will a pick six be nullified for the second time today? Nussmeier was hit. Jason Autry's microphone on the Fritz here, but you can see the signal. It will be a Gamecock takeaway and a very tough decision by Nussmeier. Changes the complexion of this third down play. They need 7 now. Ashford, old-fashioned quarterback sweep around the right side, and not much there. Gene Beamer saying, you know what, a punt isn't the worst thing. Aiden Durham is back in the game, and he's got the football and runs right through a tackle and picks up 10. Donald Fortune couldn't get him down.
Well, this true freshman is a good-looking back.
Gonna try to run for it again. It's Josh Williams this time. He doesn't get it, but that's a call that indicates they had 2 plays to try to get those 6 yards.
Absolutely.
And the Gamecocks get a stop.
Oh, free play.
Nussmeier pitches it downfield. Gamecocks are going to give him a first down on the penalty, but Lacey fights back, and they can decline it because he's got the football at the 10. Line catch is good.
I want to see if it's good. They're definitely going to take a look at this. He gets pushed out of bounds.
So you got to get the ball in the end zone. You have it first down at the 33.
After review, it's an incomplete pass. The receiver's knee was out of bounds when he gained possession. However, the 5-yard offside penalty will be enforced. It results in a first down for LSU at the 33-yard line.
So time is no issue. They won one more play, then look at the 2-minute timeout. They've got all 3 to work with. So tailback to the right of Nussmeier. You fake it to him. Nussmeier sets up, loops it downfield. It's Lacey who makes a catch and sets him up first and goal. Williams into the end zone, and LSU this time does reach pay dirt, and they take the lead with 1:12 to play. Josh Williams, part of that rotation. He's seen the talented freshman Durham get in the end zone a couple of times. Now he joins the party to battle from behind on the road and come out on top.
Well, LSU has not been able to run the football.
It's not the issue. Quick drop. Ashford has some space, takes off. He'll be brought down after about 8 yards, and you'd think they...
Heels, remember, with Ashford, it's quick throws. Get the ball out, or he's got to scramble and go.
From the pocket, and he's wrestled down. They take a sack. It's Braden Swinson, and that is a damaging play inflicted by this LSU defense. Big time. Ashford again, pressured, escapes, delivers a throw, complete across the middle. Catch made into LSU territory goes Vandravius Jacobs. First and 15. Jacobs, Rashford steps up and is going to be brought down right around field goal range at the 32. It is a first down.
Great. off that scramble again. There's Sanders.
And Sanders doesn't get much. Whit Weeks gets him down, and they will have to spend their last time out here. Drives it and just misses it. And LSU survives for a huge comeback victory on the road and breaks South Carolina hearts. This time, LSU is able to finish, just barely. But this was a gritty performance by a team that was on the ropes early.
Absolutely.